Alright guys, welcome back to another video. Today we are going over the announcing of the public test realm. This was just released on November 9th. There's quite a few good Easter eggs, or not even Easter eggs, but just some good news, some good updates that we kind of want to go over today. So I think it'd be a good time to go over it, and let's kind of just jump right into it. It's not wasting any time. So they pretty much announced a PTR. It's going to be a public test realm. This is going to be a limited availability server that's set up to give players a look at upcoming features. These preview builds are snapshots of upcoming major updates and are not the final versions. Basically, in short, what they are doing is they're looking for players to give feedback and try to prevent the issues that they had with the launch of the game. Try to eliminate all bugs before they give a big update, which I think is probably going to come around late December, in my opinion. And we'll go over that in a little bit. So anyways, if you want to get into this, by the end of the day, everyone with a copy of New World will find the New World Public Test Realm application in their Steam library. So downloading the standalone application allows interested players to access to check out the latest preview version and provide feedback. So it's going to be officially open tomorrow at 12 p.m. PT or 7 p.m. UTC. If this is, just watching this now, November 10th. Servers are limited at the start. There will only be one world available in US East and one available in Central Europe. So there's only going to be, 5 to 7,000 probably. 5 to 7,000 players being able to do this. At least for now. They may increase the scope of this through time if they see the need for it. But basically with the application, they're going to be looking for people who have been helpful in the past, either if it's through the alpha, the betas, or people who have been very active in the forums giving feedback. Because again, like I said, they are looking for people or players. I was mixing those two words together, but they're looking for those kind of people to kind of help and better the game before they release this update. So with this update, we're probably going to be seeing new weapon, which is going to be the Void Gauntlet, which I think looks really dope. I like the way they use the handle and make the blade into that. So we'll go into it here. So the Void Gauntlet is going to be a magical DPS support hybrid. It's the first weapon to scale off of both intelligence and focus. So they stated here, it makes a great pairing with the life staff and other magic weapons. I think there's some other clever uses for this, but we'll do that at the end. So it has two trees. The Annihilation tree focuses on maximizing damage at close range and revolves around the Void Blade. So it's going to be basically, I'm assuming you're doing, it's going to be around the Void Blade. I guess the way I picture it is when you activate ability, the blade's going to come out and you're going to be doing like an attack with it. So a summoned blade of corrosive void energy, the Decay tree, offers ranged healing and debuffs and revolves around Orb of Decay, a dual phase projectile that can debuff enemies and heal allies. So with its arsenal of buffs and debuffs, the Void Gauntlet is the perfect for group combat and can significantly bolster your allies at the expense of your enemies. So I think this offers some good CC. I don't know obviously what the Annihilation tree holds, like what these attacks do, but with being able to debuff, I think is a good idea. I don't think they do a lot of buffs and debuffs currently, and I think that's an area that is kind of lacking. Having another heal ability, I don't know how I feel about it, because there's just so many heal abilities or weapons or passive perks that give health that I don't know if it's really necessary that we need another healer, especially considering how strong heals are at the moment, or at least with the life staff. So I don't know, but one thing I do think that'd be kind of cool with this is playing this with a musket. I think a musket using the traps and grenades would be kind of interesting, especially if you're playing with the debuff and heals. This kind of plays on, I did a build where I did like life staff musket as a control map meta, like basically like a control build, right? So you're trying to control the map, you're trying to make sure everybody gets heals, buffs, and just just kind of directing traffic, right? I think this would be a good complement to that build, so I'd be interested to play around with this and see how it pans out, right? So anyways, they added some more stuff. So they added a new missions and mobs enemy type. They're adding an enemy type. This is something that I've been thinking that they needed for a while, because once you hit level 60, everything kind of blends in together. So adding a new new enemy type is really cool. So it says here, new dangers have landed on our southern shores. The Varangian Raiders, the V Raiders, have sailed down from the north and brutally carved out sections of each territory to establish a base of operations. From war camps to the beaches of First Light and Monarch's Buck to the entire fort of Captured and Everfall. Face off against the fierce V Hewers, V Scouts, and V Knights, level range 16 to 20, as you ascertain their true intentions. So I like what they're doing here with the implementation of new enemy type. They are kind of making it like a world event. The world's changing. These people have come from who knows where, and they are attempting to take over the land or what. We don't know yet, but I think it's a good idea, and I like what they're doing. So with this enemy variety, reinforcements will have arrived to be on the lookout for new enemies scattered across Eternum, such as Withered Swarmer, Beetle, Lost Shaman, Pirate, Alligator, Ancient Guardian. So basically, they're expanding the enemy variety. Another thing that I've been thinking that's been needed, and I'm really happy to see. So they're also changing enemy quests a little bit. So they're adding new enemy quests, which is kind of good because once you hit level 60 and once you're kind of done with all the main storyline quests and so on and so forth, you kind of need ways to get money, even though currently Outpost Rush is a pretty good way to get that gold. New enemy quests will kind of keep everybody engaged in things to do. So new legendary weapon quests. Alongside the release of the Void Gauntlet, we're also releasing a new legendary weapon quest series. Upon reaching level 60 and maximum skill level with the Void Gauntlet, players should seek out Antiquarian Abatang in Reekwater to start this epic endeavor. Note that you'll need to have completed Magicke's Shractarum and Shattered Mountain, and some of these words are hard, but you know what I'm saying here. So they're adding a new legendary quest, which is awesome, especially when one that kind of goes in with the Void Gauntlet. So improved main storyline quests. Quests in the storyline have been improved with new task types and quest variants, including wave, events, destructible objects. This is awesome. They're adding, again, like I said before, and I don't know what video it was, but basically I said that I think New World needs to have a little bit more variety in these missions, especially the storyline missions. You do a lot of tasks, like going back and forth between two things. Gathering and killing, those are like pretty much the two. Some variety would be kind of nice, you know. So these couple other changes here. So they got PvP faction missions, so they made some changes to it. They got rid of 3 brand new PvP faction mission types have been added. In addition, almost all PvP missions now reset on death rather than being forfeited, which is nice because instead of having to go all the way back to the, to let's say the town Everfall settlement and going to your faction leader to start the quest over again, you can actually die at or respawn at a tent and continue on from there. So that's kind of nice. However, I think it's going to be a little, I guess, I don't know. I was going to say it'd be kind of annoying for the team who's trying to defend, right? If they keep spawning back and they don't have to go back to the settlement. Because it means that there's like I don't know. I could go on forever for this. I'm just thinking like if they could continuously respawn, but then the defensive side could do the same thing. So it just kind of negates each other out. So the trading post experience, this is one thing I'm really nervous about. So all trading posts have been linked and are now unified. You can buy and sell the same results from any trading post in the world. The race to the bottom has begun even worse. I mean, it was already a race to the bottom, but now we went from 0 to 60 to, 60 to 100. It's just going to speed up even faster, which is rough. So fees for buy and sell orders are defined by the settlement that you're posting from. Additionally, transaction taxes on purchases you make are defined by the settlement in which you are making the purchase. Items listed in sale orders expire. They return the settlement for which these are posted. So I think this is going to need some adjustment, honestly. If you're going to have it so anybody can buy from anywhere, you're basically asking for the community to race to the bottom, because instantly people are just going to keep going lower and lower. At the moment, with them being separated, you could at least be like in Everfall and sell something for gold, and somebody can be in Windsward and sell it for 59, right? 59 cents, whatever. And the person has to kind of debate and think about, do I want to travel over here or spend the ass off to get this for 59 cents, or do I want to just buy this now for gold and save myself the time, right? Now without that, it's gonna be a race to the bottom. I'm not happy about this change. I hope they prove me wrong or find ways to make this better. Understandably, this will encourage places to keep the taxes low because people will want to at least go to that area if the taxes are low, but the taxes are so mitigated, and especially depending on how you select your township cards, that I don't know. I could go either way, right? I could go either way. But anyways, guys, what do you think about this update? What do you guys think about this coming out? Like I said, I think this is going to be coming around December, Christmas time. I was expecting them to drop some sort of update or some new content around late December, and this just kind of pretty much confirms it. You know, I think they're going to have about 2 weeks of testing, and then from there, they're going to go spend about another month in incubating it, cleaning it up, fixing the bugs or whatever they find. And if everything goes well, they'll release it late December. Otherwise, I think if they need to push it, they push it into maybe the first couple weeks of January. So it's coming soon, guys. It's coming soon. So if you ever hit level 60, guys, time to start grinding. You guys got about a month and a half left before new content comes out, and you don't want to be sitting behind everybody else, because everybody's going to be playing with this Void Gauntlet, guaranteed. But anyways, guys, I hope you guys liked this video. Hit that like, subscribe if you haven't already, and it was fun. Peace.